Hello folks, and welcome back to our Ottomans campaign here in Europa Universalis IV. Now, quickly here, I want to turn the music back on. There we go. Quickly here, I want to go over something. You see this pop-up we have here? Your extension is dangerously high, overextension in fact. It's at 92%. For one, we get a lot of bad modifiers from that. You see our national unrest goes up by almost 5. And also other things, but that's the big one. That and better relations over time are the big ones here. And I guess trade power abroad. Look, they're all bad, is what I'm getting at. But it gets even worse. If your overextension goes over 100, there are random events that are not really all that random. They just kind of spawn all the time, generally, that can happen that are awful, like plus 10 unrest in 2 provinces and revolts and all that kind of stuff. So you do want to make sure that you don't go over 100%. I was a little blasé about it. In fact, in the last war, this is incredibly high development provinces we just took. Damascus here is amazing. Aleppo is really good as well. Tarablis, also a very, very high value province. And so we could have run up against a problem. We are probably going to have revolts anyway. Maybe not here, but somewhere in the land. As you can see, the Serbians are unhappy. The Syrians are unhappy. Trebizond's unhappy, but how's Abkhazia? Yeah, we should be fine there. Probably gonna march at least some of the army over to Serbia. Stand on Zeta. That's the only actual mountains we have, right? Just because Albania is Albanian, yes. So that's something you're going to need to look out for. And there we go. Shamar has entered an alliance with the Mamluks. Doesn't really matter. Shamar is just 4 province minor right there. They're not really any concern of ours. But for taking over Jerusalem, and this is the reason I wanted to take over Jerusalem, we have gained the Conquest of Jerusalem effect. We get +1 missionary and +1 yearly prestige. So the way prestige decay works, see the base value here? With no other modifiers, if you were at maximum prestige, you would have maximum decay. It's proportional all the way up and down. So, because we have Jerusalem and our national epic and Khalifa and high power projection, instead of losing 5 per year, we're losing 2.01 per year, which makes it incredibly easier to keep our prestige high, which gives us all these benefits: global trade power, morale of army and navies, reduced mercenary costs, we still have a bunch of mercenaries, better relations over time, lower aggressive expansion impact. In fact, we gained a ton of manpower in that last war because we never fought a battle. And, we could probably look into... we could really make them upset. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have enough to start coring Jerusalem. Go Constantinople. Yeah, I was saying something. Oh yeah, manpower. We can we probably look at starting to swap our mercenaries over into actual troops soon. In fact, we have a good bit of money. Let's see about increasing our force limit. Now, how many galleys do we have? 24. Let's take a look at this. The naval ledger here. Total number of boats. England, yeah. Ottomans. Number of galleys in the world. We are a good bit ahead of Venice. We can probably start putting out a few light ships. Let's see, we have how much naval force limit? 4 boats. I'm going to make 1 more galley. Because, 25. And then 3 more barks. Yeah, that seems fine. And we can make 9 more dudes. 43 and 14. Well, we need more cavalry. Not a ton more, but you know what? Maybe something near a ton more. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6. Call it 7, and then 2 more infantry. There we go. We could also probably spend our money on, honestly, you two join up in Antioch, and I'm going to need you over in Serbia, and you're probably still going to be too late. I mean, I have really angered the Serbians. I probably shouldn't have sent the missionaries in this, but hey. Mehmet II Fatih has fallen ill and cannot handle all aspects of ruling Ottomans for the time being. How should we handle this? We could give more power to the nobles, which for 10 years mean we get 10% less taxes, which is a lot of money lost. We could delegate more to the provinces. So that's 10 years of plus 0.05 monthly autonomy change. Well, being an empire means we lose autonomy, right? Yeah, so that would just offset. And so while we're at war, we would not lose any autonomy in our provinces. Yeah, we gain a lot of money from taxes. Still, I'm gonna lose the tax money. Went down by about as much as you would expect. Maneuver. Austria declared war on Bar. Bar is free? Or does Bar start free now? Where are you? No, looks like they've been set for free. There we go. Most of our army has come out now. Maybe not the best choice of description there. Oh well. No big deal. Yeah, let's get a claim on Mingrelia. You're all going to Konya. So received a gift from Venice. Sure. They've arrived in Skopje. Get to Zeta. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Please don't spawn just before I get there after I've become locked. Thank you. We'll bring this down here and sort of speed these guys up. Lack of recruits. Soldiers of our pious army are prepared to lay down their lives without hesitation in defense of our great realm, but it is becoming increasingly difficult to find new recruits matching their zeal. Some generals have suggested that we lower our standards and open our ranks to dhimmis and the faithless. We can say if they can fight, that is good enough. We would lose 25 piety, but we would gain 4,500 manpower. Or we can gain 10 piety. We still have a lot of conversions to do. So, yeah, I would not dilute our great army so. Alright. Antioch. Alright, let's take 2 cav to each of you. Not a perfect mix, but do want a pretty large amount of cav. Serbia's woods. Yeah. It's gonna be rough. They don't have a leader though, so that's good. Get in there. It's gonna hurt. You can have 1248, right? that we can tech up militarily, but I don't really, even though Tech 7 is amazingly good because it unlocks this new thing. Yeah, man, this new thing. They're cannons. It's also a tactics upgrade, but yeah, artillery is the big deal there. Still, we can hold many more points at 1248, and I don't want to pay the ahead of time penalty. We already pay a penalty. And as soon as we have, I believe it's 119, we can core Jerusalem. 117. Okay, well, will be next month. Hejaz is allied with the Mamluks. It's a little more interesting and concerning, but no big deal. Venice and Hungary hate each other. Austria, stop trying to make their guy in charge of Poland. Alright, where's the next concern? Probably Syria. Oh, Zeta's not even Serbian separatists, it's Montenegrin. Interesting. I could hang out here. 3.4 years. This guy will be done in July of next year. Yeah, there's no real need to hang out then. Come down here. Trebizond. I could go there. Mamlukian, Dokadiran. And none of the rest of these seem like they're terribly concerning. So yeah, we'll come down here. Alright. $31.28. Let's do that the other way. Alright. So yeah, when the month ticks over, start coring Jerusalem. Unfortunate that it will be considerably further back, but hey, it is what it is. And again, the idea group will grab humanism when we can. We're losing so much money to reinforcements. Yep. And to mercenaries. Truce with Kara is over. Not really that big of a deal. Right, we allied them to break the alliance to get the points. Right. I remember. Alright, let's, since we're running a deficit, let's spend some money, eh? Sounds like a good idea to me, too. That's 7, 9, 10. You know what, there's a smarter way to do that. Mercenaries, break free. There's 12 of you? Sure, go away. Know that that's not exactly a great idea, or have been annexed by Austria. No surprise there. Tanks our manpower, makes us look way weaker to other nations, but saves us a ton of money. So yeah, money's good. Arrived in Aleppo. Yep. Both flatlands. This is part of the Syrian uprising. Let's get down here to Tarabalus. That's mountains. Sedan is also mountains. Let's get in there. Just in case. Get all these boats together. And you join up with the other guys, hopefully. Koinlu has rivaled Hejaz. Get all of you guys up in Antioch. And yeah. Sure didn't rival out Koinlu. No big deal. Alright, this can hold, not quite hold all of them. It's unfortunate. Still, 10 is probably an alright stack to have there. National Unrest, Syrians. 2.7 for Zeta. Again, done in July. Yeah, that should be fine because that will be a massive swing. First of all, we'll lose -6. We'll also gain a bunch of tolerance. We'll gain 4 tolerance, so that'll be +10 unrest. Yeah, we'll be fine here. Alright, should we improve relations with Tunis? Yeah, it looks like we could. We'd also start fabricating more claims on the Mamluks, because we still have claims on the actual Levant region, but we could also get claims on like Sinai, Mon, so we could start moving into the peninsula over here. What kind of options? Still, we'll improve. So one Foix, where? Oh, and Rusilian. Okay. Hooray! And yeah, let's see. Well, that hasn't completely updated, is it? Anyway. Yeah, we can make them more upset. Where is Raska? Right there? Yeah, not a problem. They should still have -100 local unrest. Yeah, for 9 years. We can use that to our advantage. Yeah, we're still making some money. We still have some mercenaries. This is the Syrians. Note that this is even with us standing on most of these provinces. Denmark no longer considers Poland a rival. And we lost our trader. Okay, but we can get another one. I was going to say, I don't want to be losing out on even more money. That sounds bad. Denmark is allied with Norway. Yeah. Poland is allied with Sweden. You know, I'm liking the look of you less and less as time goes on, Poland. You have Lithuania as a vassal. You're allied with Sweden, Brandenburg, and Saxe-Lauenburg, which doesn't really matter. But Sweden and Brandenburg, not so much at this point in the game, but as we go on further, they become military powerhouses. I'm scared. Straight up scared. And yeah, this is pretty much just us consolidating from the massive gains we had from that war with the Mamluks. Speaking of which, autonomy has come down in some places anyway, I assume. Yeah, we can let's make that one a cab. Increase our force limit even more. Again, I'm getting rid of mercs at the cost of manpower. That may mean that I have to hire more mercs in the future, but still. Short term, well, it's a long-term benefit if I can have a standing army of our troops. Unhappiness among the clergy. Conflict of opinion and interest over religious and secular matters between our government and our nation's religious authorities has upset the clergy. We could ignore their demands, lose 10 piety but gain 10 prestige, or we could gain 20 piety and lose 15 prestige. Does prestige affect... I really don't want to lose 15 prestige. That is a lot. And we are already at 100 piety. Everybody meet up in Antioch. Horseman, get over there too. He's not really an equestrian. He's an equine fancier. I don't know where that came from or what it's supposed to mean either, but hey. Hey. converting this. Truce with Corfu, Naxos, and the Pope has ended, as well as Venice. Seems like we may have to do some attacking of these people. Alright, let's convert Kosovo. Again, they should be Serbian. Yeah, they've got minus 100. So yeah, so after this rebellion fires, which hopefully it will soon, it's probably what we're gonna do. Go attack Venice and look to take Naxos and Crete and these other places we have. Yeah, that's right, Corfu is independent. Well, they were independent, they're now under Aragon. So yeah, that's what we're going to look to do next time. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you then.